Hello and welcome, I'm Jessica Shales and this is another update to the Pinterest post that I put on the Flipboard Works blog a little while ago. I told you there'd probably be quite a few updates because Pinterest is this new and emerging thing and lots of lessons to be learned. The lesson that I learned not only applies to Pinterest, but it's been really valuable for Facebook as well. So it's not just Pinteresting, it's Facebooking. No, that doesn't work. Anyway, it was a bit of a duh moment, as you'll see in a minute. It's kind of obvious when it's pointed out, but I think it's really, really important for you guys. So I'm going to show you that now. So here we are on the Pinterest page and I've come to the board Redhead Humour and Quotes. Now if you've seen the previous video then you might notice a bit of a difference. These quotes here are laid out differently. The original ones that I made were actually landscape and the text was not as clear as this, it was more like it would have been handwritten. Now I've changed it because I paid attention to what was being repinned on this board and I noticed that other quotes were being requoted more often. And the difference I noticed was that from this view I can tell what that says, I can tell what this said. However, before when I had these ones rectangular and with kind of scribbly writing, you couldn't really read it very clearly unless you clicked onto it like this in order to make it larger. So I redid them, exactly the same quotes, but I made them square and, if anything, long, a portrait orientation rather than landscape orientation. And I found that they get repinned a lot more often. So that's the takeaway from this. It might seem obvious now that it's pointed out, but something else that's been very helpful is that I've applied the same thing to Facebook. So I've taken the same quotes and I've inserted them at regular intervals. Now, this actually hasn't got too many shares and likes, but it's already got a lot more likes and shares than some of our other posts that I've written. So I've got here 12 people liking, a comment and a share, so it's quite good going. If we look further down, okay, here we've got over 13 likes and 12 shares, and down here this one, one share but over 14 likes. And this one, 19 people sharing this and over 26 people liking it. And the important thing is, with likes and with shares, I am reaching not only them, but I'm reaching their audience as well, which is really important. The funny thing about this is that even though I've written these out just as words before, I've quoted them on Facebook before, I haven't had this kind of a response in the same way that I have with a pictorial form. And that works for me because I have my branding here, I have my website mentioned underneath, it's all done up in our branding. So that actually works better for me than if they were sharing just the words. So I hope you've learned a little bit from this. It is an ongoing process, trial and error, and I'm sure there'll be other lessons to share. If you've experienced anything that you want to share from Facebook or Pinterest or any of those things, then please make sure that you comment below. And if you think that this is valuable and somebody else might find it valuable, then please share it on Facebook and Twitter and all of those places. I'll see you soon. Bye.